Hey, welcome to the show. Here we have Eureka Math Grade 3, and we're going to be on Module 2 today, and we are doing, let's go ahead, take a look at that. We're Lesson 2. All right, so and that's on my page is 141. It might be a different page with your book. So let's go ahead and take a look at the story. Remember when we are doing stories, they want you to read it, draw, and then write it out. Here we have Christine has 12 math problems for homework. I'm just going to go ahead and underline 12 math problems. It takes her 5 minutes to complete each problem. I don't think she's doing Eureka. How many minutes does it take Christine to finish all 12 problems? So here's the question right here. Now, the book does not tell you you have to do it a certain way. If you've watched any of my Eureka math videos on here, I'm trying to encourage the kiddos here to just think outside the box. All right, so go for it. All right, so she has 12 math problems for homework. All right, so it takes her 5 minutes to complete each problem. So if you want to do a number line, a tape diagram, or you just simply want to draw it out, go for it. And when you're ready to check it with me, hit the play button. All right, so 12 math problems for homework. So I'm just going to put 12 boxes right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And each side of each and the inside of these, I'm going to go ahead and put 5 minutes. So she took 5 minutes to complete each of these math problems. Now, your paper will probably look different than mine. When I give this to like 20 students, every single student is going to have a different way to do it. And that's awesome. I love it. So, and it's kind of cool if you ever want to walk around and take a look at see how other students are solving the problem. That's also a great educational moment right there. Ding! All right, so how many minutes does it take Christine to finish all the 12 problems? Why? What is the meaning of this problem? What are they actually asking you? So there's 12 math problems, right? Okay. There's 12 math problems, and it takes her 5 minutes to complete each problem. There's a multiplication equation right here. All right, it's 12 times 5. 12 times 5. That's what we're looking for. In the real world, it's 12 times 5. All right? No tape diagrams, 12 times 5. So in order to find that, if you don't know your multiplication, which you should, just count it out. And 5s are really cool. So let's count it out together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So we have 60 right here. So it says, how many minutes does it take Christine to finish all 12 problems? How would you answer that problem? Here's a little thinker. How would you answer that? Some people might say 60 minutes, and others might answer that 1 hour. Remember, there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, okay? So either of these is correct. Whatever way you came, I don't care, as long as you came to this answer, either 60 minutes or 1 hour. All right, ready to go to the next page? Oh, now Eureka is setting us up here, aren't they? They want us to do this a certain way. Now remember, the tape diagrams and all these other things that they did, it's basically a visual representation of the equation you are doing. It is not it's not the only way. They just want to present you with a visual representation. All right, so Ingrid gets ready for school between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. Label the first and last tick marks as 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. These are tick marks. Some people just call them marks. So So we have to put 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. I'm going to go ahead and label this up here on the top. Some of you might put it down below. Whatever way works for you. I'm going to put 7 right here. So 7 o'clock right there, 8 o'clock over here. All right. I'm not going to put a.m. because we know that. If it was p.m., then I would fix it later. All right. So did I do that? Label the first and last. Check. I did that. All right. Just like when we're like Dora. Did you first accomplish the first part? Yes. Check. All right. Each interval, oh my goodness, it's early in the morning. Each interval represents 5 minutes. Count by 5 starting at 0 or 7 a.m. and label each 5-minute interval below the number line. Oh, they want you to put this right here, below. Now they're giving you instructions. Below the number line, up to 8 o'clock. Now, before I start marking this, I always check things, is I don't trust anything. I want to find out myself. So if I were to start it out here, where are we supposed to start? It says count by 5 starting at 0 or 7 a.m. I know some people might start putting the 5 here, but if you put the 5 here, then that would be 7:05. All right, you need to go over to the next one. So let's try it out first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. We're not going to put 60 here, but remember 60 is 60 minutes, and that would be 1 hour, so that would be 8 o'clock. So now they want us to represent 5 minutes, count by 5 minutes. Now, let me see here. You could put it like this, I suppose. You could put 5 right here, or you could put the 0, 5, or you could put just 10. If you want to do it a little bit quicker, you can just do it 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Now, if you want to put 60 here, you could, but remember, 60 represents an hour, so that would be right there. And if you want to put 0 here, you can. And just to keep consistent, I'm just going to put a big old 5 right there. Now, I could have wrote it out like 7:05, 7:10, 7:15, but it's going to take too long, and I understand what these mean. So this is, right here is 7:30, all right? So this is right here. If you want to, I'm going to put 7:30 here. Not sure if we have to right now, but at least that just kind of gives me something visual. So I did that part. Ingrid starts getting dressed at 7:10, okay? Plot a point on the number line to represent this time. Above the point, write D. Okay, so 7:10 right here. We'll put a D. Check. Ingrid starts eating breakfast at 7:35. All right. Plot a point on the number line to represent the time that she's eating her breakfast. E, I guess, is for eat. Where's 35? Right here. Put E right there. Okay. Ingrid starts brushing her teeth at 7:40. Plot the same thing at T for teeth at 7:40. If you want to, circle that information. So it's 7:40, T for teeth. Ingrid starts packing her lunch at 7:45. All right, so 7:45, put the L right there. And Ingrid starts waiting for the bus at 7:55. And here's 7:55 right here. What do you think about all this? Take a look. What do you think here? Well, Ingrid, here's some life advice. Pack your lunch at night. Get it all ready. Why are you stressing yourself in the morning? Pack your lunch. That way you know you have everything ready to go. Put it in the refrigerator. All right. Ingrid, taken you a long time to get dressed. How long has it taken her to get dressed? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes. Ingrid, really? Do you need that much? Well, I guess my sister spent a lot of time, getting ready in the morning. But Ingrid, have your clothes ready. All right. Let's see here. Hold on here. Okay. She packs her lunch right here. So there's 1, 2. There's 10 minutes of lunchtime that she takes to make her lunch. We have to assume that she's walking over here to get ready for the bus, but it looks like almost 10 minutes. Getting dressed, we can cut getting dressed in half. Have your clothes ready at night. Get all that stuff ready at night. Maybe you can save like 10 minutes on there. Eating, really, you're taking 5 minutes to eat. This is the most important part right here, Ingrid. Need to have a nice, well-balanced meal before you go to school. Okay, allow some more time in there. 5 minutes to brush your teeth, that's good. Okay, but you need more time. So I would scoot the eating part back here maybe. And then you could sleep in another extra 5 or 10 minutes so you don't have to get up so early. All right. Yeah. Ingrid, work on this, okay? Work on that part. So you can save time. Remember, eating a well-balanced meal, you need it. All right, let's go on. Your teacher's like, oh boy. Hey, this is real life stuff. Each of you, I hope that you're trying to figure out your plan in the morning. Is there ways that you can save time, help your mom and dad out in the morning, have things ready? If you're doing this, you're in 3rd grade, you should be getting a little bit more responsible for getting up. Right, Lucas? My son is over here. He has a hard time getting up in the morning. All right. Label every 5 minutes below the number line shown. Draw a line from each clock to point on the number line which shows its time. Not all the clocks have matching points. All right, I need to read that again. I was looking over at my son. Label every 5 minutes below the number line shown. All right, let's just do that. I can figure that one out. All right, here we go. We got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and then we got the 60. Hey, if you joined in on the counting like my son did, thank you very much. Now it says draw a line from each clock, these are clocks right here, to the point on the number line which shows its time. All right. This is a digital clock, analog clock. So, let's see here.
I think I see the easiest.
Yeah, but right now I just want to check right here. This is 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. All right. Not all the clocks have matching points. Is that going to be in there? 8:35? Is that between 5 and 6 o'clock?
No, it could be down. No.
Yeah, it's not even here. Cross it off because they said not all the clocks have matching points. This one right here, remember we take a look at the big hand first. And what I don't like about Eureka is they just assumed that the kiddos know how to do this, all right? Take some time, teach them about the hands.
Yeah, maybe you could upgrade those points, those so dense.
Yeah. So what I do is I tell the kiddos is okay, here's the big hand. I'm sorry, that's the big hand and the little hand. All right. This is the man hand right here. And this is the lady hand. Ladies always go first. So you read the lady hand first. This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. My son got me on that one. Sometimes my mind is way ahead, and it's okay because teachers make mistakes. Eureka makes mistakes. So this is not here. Thank you, Lucas.
You're welcome.
Why don't you just teach this show today? Okay, it's way over here. Okay, 5:50. I'm doing this early in the morning. 6:10, not even anywhere.
It's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 5:40. Is 5:40 here? 5:40 is right here. Okay, 5:25. I got to make sure I did all this right. Oh, golly, I wonder if you're still watching me. So, all right.
Echo.
Yes. All right, so we had, right here, we had 5:50, 5:50. Okay, we're going to move right on. We're going to pretend like that didn't happen.
Wait, is that 5:25?
That's,
Oh.
yes, that's 5:25. He's
yeah.
checking my work right now. Noah and the ark. Noah uses a number line to locate 5:45 p.m.
I don't think they even had time.
I don't think Noah had
Time back then.
but they had time, but I don't think there was a clock in the ark. Each interval is 5 minutes. So we got to make those little numbers right over here. So we go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. I'm still thinking of that problem up here. The number line shows the hour from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Label the number line below to show his work. So Noah uses a number line to locate 5:45 p.m. Do you see a 45 anywhere? Right here. So I'm just going to write the time down here, 5:45.
I'm just checking your work.
My son is checking my work. All right. You're right. I don't know if Noah would have a clock in the ark.
I don't think they even invented time back then.
Well, they had time back there, but
They never really focused on it.
no, because it was just raining all the time when he was in there. They're more concerned about the flood and getting all those animals in there. But he had to know how to multiply by twos. You go 2, 4, 6, 8. I bet he was doing some calculation there. It's like, hey, the ark is getting pretty full here. Tanner tells his little brother that 11:25 p.m. comes after 11:20 a.m. Do you agree with Tanner? Why or why not? Tanner tells his little brother. So Tanner must be the bigger brother. And he says 12 p.m. comes after 11:20 a.m. All right, so let's take a look here.
Kind of. Not really.
Well, let's take a look.
No, because that'll be 11:26 p.m.
No, all right. So it would be, yeah. We have 11:20. So here's 11. All right, 20 a.m. And I don't like this question. Just really don't. But
Is it going by minutes or what?
Yeah, but here's a number line if you want to do the number line. Here's 20, and then 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So this would...
And then those little dots in between them.
Yeah, and right here is going to be 1, all right, p.m.
That's only in the morning.
And teach your kiddos about a.m. and p.m. I have a video on lampofilm that goes over that. So here's 11:20 a.m., 11:25 a.m. right here. But I don't understand the question, to tell you the truth. Because it says Tanner tells his brother that 11:25 p.m. comes after 11:20 a.m. In a way, it's going to be way over on this side, yeah, but but if you're just doing 5-minute intervals, then no, it's going to be 11:25 a.m. here. You know what? If you could explain this answer in your own words and justify it.
No, look, p.m. and p.m.
Yes. No,
I mean
that's an a.m. So I don't think Tanner is correct, but I don't know what Tanner's thinking is. So he might be thinking of something like way over there. He says, does it come after 11:20 a.m.? In a way, yes, it does, because it would be like almost an, 12 more hours down the line, but I don't know what you're thinking. So, but if you could just go for it.
Just cross it out.
Cross it out, my son says.
Don't even think about it.
Don't even think about it. But if you did some figuring on there and you got your mind, those gears in your mind working, yeah. So
Maybe. Unless you had the teacher book.
if you had the teacher edition, yes, you just were like, this is the answer. Okay, our last one here. The number line below shows a math class that begins at 10 a.m. There's our math class right here. At 10 a.m. and ends at 11 a.m. So this whole thing right here is our math class. Use the number line to answer the following questions. What time do sprints begin?
You know what's kind of cool about this?
What's cool about that?
Well, on the exit ticket, and here's an exit ticket.
I didn't know that. I would rather have a movie ticket, I think. Okay, what time do sprints begin? Are sprints, is that when you're running?
Yes. Oh, I know what I was thinking, B.
Yeah.
So, like, you have to do, like, math in a fast way.
Okay, you got to do the math in a fast way. That's what the sprints are.
You have to get them correct.
All right. What time do sprints begin? 10. What do you think? 10. Right here. 10:10.
I'm not looking.
10:10. 10:10.
Dun.
All right. What time do students begin the application problem? Where's the application problem at?
It is.
Do you see it?
10.
Right here.
20.
10:20. And if you want to be really exact, it could be a.m.
The exit ticket is at 10.
When is the exit ticket?
It's at 10:50.
10:50. And I bet the kids are like, I can't wait because we have lunch afterwards or recess. How long is the math class? Some students might answer this by saying, too long. But how long is the math class?
Some students might say.
Go ahead.
Some students might say this is too short.
Too short, yeah. Well, they said that the math class is from 11 a.m. I'm sorry, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So
that's 1 hour.
1 hour or 60 minutes. All right. I would say
Those
1 hour.
You can just write M-I-M for shorter.
M-I-N? Okay, M-I-N, he's saying. You can just write it M-I-N.
And that's a short way to say minutes.
Short way. Hey, are you still with us? I don't know if you guys are still with us.
Unless you're doing a very long math class.
Yes.
Like this class.
If you are with us, thank you very much for joining the show today. I'd sure appreciate it if you hit that likey button. Leave a comment down below. Be kind with us, all right? Because there are kiddos reading the comments. And sure appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. And like always, have a fun day. All right. Adios. Goodbye.